Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about my EP, Lost in Translation. If you don't know, I released a 5-song EP, and I wanted to give a little bit of, background on how the process was of writing it, a little bit about the inspiration behind the songs. I've been working on this EP for probably at least the last 3 months, and I really wanted to just do this project and release all the songs at once. All of my songs in the past have been released one by one, and I wanted to really make this a project that you could listen through, and it was more of an experience that you could hear all at once, I guess. Also, I'm excited to announce that I have merch. So, cop that shit! You're gonna look hella fine in this merch, alright? So, rep that shit. You know what it is, sorry gang. I just made that up, but I kind of like it, honestly. I'll link it in the description. The first track on the EP is Subject to Change. And I actually came up with this because I was with some friends and the saying Subject to Change came up. And I was like, that would be a really cool title for a song. And that's actually how I come up with a lot of my song titles. Basically, it's just about being in a relationship that you don't feel very secure in and you don't feel like they're very reassuring. Going to a party with them and seeing their eyes wander and things like that, and just kind of being done with it, knowing that you deserve better. And I wanted to really have some bad bitch energy. So halfway through writing the song, I knew that I wanted to have a feature on it, and someone that listens to my music actually recommended that I reach out to 916 Frosty to see if he was interested in even being on my songs. I wasn't sure that he would even reply because he's a legend, but he did, and so the rest was history, and that's definitely one of my favorites on the EP. So the next song is Changed My Mind, and honestly this song is just about being indecisive as fuck. Like, I am so indecisive. I can't even talk about how many tweets that I delete all the time, but yeah. The thing about the song is that I did want it to be, even though it's sad still, like a lot of my songs are sad, I did want it to be a little bit more hopeful. One of the lyrics in the song is maybe being happy won't be make-believe, because obviously a lot of times we fake being happy. So yeah, the song is just really about me being frustrated with not knowing what I want in life, really. I'm really proud of it. It was the last song that I wrote for the EP. I really wanted to just bring everything together. Even though it's the second track on the EP, it's the last song I wrote. And then the third track, Kiss My Wrist, was the first track I wrote for the EP. And this one's definitely very meaningful for me. I wrote it when I was in a very dark place. It's not necessarily about like a relationship or someone trying to fix you. It's kind of a battle between, the positive and negative side of yourself, of wanting to believe in yourself and think that you're worth it, and then looking in the mirror and not liking what you see. So it's kind of about that inner conflict that I go through, and I think a lot of people go through. Then the fourth song is Even Stevens, which I love this song so much. Even though it was my single so I released it first, it was actually one of the last songs I wrote. I just honestly freestyled it, and I got the phrase, I don't want to fight all night. I just love that because it's really about being in a relationship with someone where you just constantly bicker, go back and forth, but you still love them at the end of the day. So I really just wanted to have a little bit of harder vocals on there, some screaming, and who's better for that than Original God? So I just hit him up, and I really loved his part on that. Alright, so the last track on the EP is actually my favorite, which is 7 Seconds. And this one just really hits home for me. Obviously, I wrote all of them, but this one, I experienced it a lot, honestly, and it's just about feeling like you said the wrong thing and dwelling on it. Going home and then just thinking about it for hours, like, why did I say that? And it's honestly about, at the end of it, accepting that you can't change what you've said or what you've done in the past and just moving on. I guess the hope is that you won't beat yourself up so badly, and kind of by the end of this song, you're just able to move on. And it also helped me move on writing it because when I finished that song, I was ready to move on with the project and release it and be done because it was the final track. And it's so, I don't know, for those of you who have written projects before with multiple tracks and things like that, or maybe like a book or something that takes a long time, it's hard to let go of it in the end because you spend so much time and energy and money. It's hard to be like, okay, I'm done. There's nothing else I can edit. I can't, like, there's no point of tweaking these final things because at a certain point, making those tiny little details will not change the work overall, and you can't just keep fixing and trying to make it perfect because it's never going to be perfect. And at that point, you're just holding yourself back because you're not releasing your art into the world. So yeah, this song really helped me, finish the EP. That's a little bit of behind the scenes on my EP, and I hope you guys are loving it. Thank you so much for supporting, and let me know what else you guys want to see. I'm really awkward and bad at making videos, but you never know. Are you lost in translation? But yeah, overall it's been an amazing experience, and I am definitely planning on making some more projects in the future, maybe a little while, I want to really just enjoy this release, but yeah, there'll definitely be more for me in the future. So thank you guys all for listening. Look, he's getting so big, guys. It makes me so happy and sad at the same time. I'm such a proud parent. Oh my god, he's such an asshole. He doesn't love me. I couldn't make another video without my son.